Good evening. Welcome to 10 Barn Farm. Today, earlier I get a phone call from my son saying that Sugar, a horse that one of my registered mares, was out of her pen. So I told him to go take a look and see what's going on with her. And so anyways, they went and got her and said that her eye was swelled shut and that her nose was bleeding. And I'm like, oh yeah, how'd she get out? So there's a picture. I videoed what, you can see what pen she was in. And you can see where the evidence I would have never dreamed she would try to jump out of there. So this is Sugar's stall right here. You can see this is where she was at. And it looks like she came out right here where this hair was. Do you think she came out right here and here?
Probably.
But it came out right here and landed. If that would have been her thing, she probably would have fell down. There's a rock right there. See those rocks? Hand me that rock. Is there any hair on it or? Yeah. See that hair right there?
Yeah.
This might have been what she put her head right on and crushed it, her eye socket in. Scuffed up right there. Is that hair stuck on there? Pull it real slowly, see if it's in there, was it?
I couldn't really feel it.
See if that other rock down there. Yeah. Well, this would have crushed her head if she would have hit that on her. 'Cause that was right down right there. You can see this hair right here, real bad, right. Here, some more down there, right there. Huh. So, did you guys move that trough over there before?
I think after.
After she jumped out?
Yeah, I think so.
I would have never dreamed that she would have. I'll bet you this mare's in heat here. What do you think?
We moved her over there so she could have water because I was still half full this morning. She wasn't paying any attention to me.
So this is Sugar. She's she's little less than 2 years old. Beautiful filly here. She's got a little bit of a scrape right there on the side of her head and some on her legs. She's a very athletic horse. I've seen her clear a 4-wire bob wire just because she wanted to. We moved one horse out of her pen and she was running up there and she just cleared it. So she's very athletic, but you can see her I turn her this way. And so her eye there, that's her eyelid swelled up. But also, you can see that she's broke this bone right here over her eye. This bone right here is shattered on this side. So we have got to get her in a horse trailer so we can go get some x-rays of her. And I'm going to take her in the morning. It doesn't seem to hurt her. It's like the bones are pushed back. I'll show you a video of a skull of one. So the vet wants to look at it. Their main concern is if there's bone fragments cutting into the ocular nerve because we want to save her eye. So anyways, we're going to try to get her loaded and see what happens. If she loads good, then we'll take her in and get her x-rayed. So Z, you're the one that went and got her, right?
Yeah, me, Curtis, and Johnny.
Yeah, so they went and got her, picked her up this morning. She's a real friendly little horse, so let's see if she loads. We haven't worked with her a ton. She's been out on pasture, been waiting for her to get old enough to ride, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, she hasn't loaded a ton. We hauled her back from Martin's quarter horses. This horse was born in Ohio. It's one of their come on girl, come on. Yeah, just let her smell. We don't want to get her excited at all. I don't want her to injure herself anymore. So ask her to go in again. Come on, big girl. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Back her, come back out, swing around, and just walk her up to it again. That one eye may be messing her up a little. It's all right. Let her sit and look at it. Let her smell it. Ask her to go again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, out, spin around again. Why don't you pick up her front foot so she knows it's there? Have you ever picked her feet up? Come on, come on, girl. Come on. Come around, lead her around again.
Yeah, okay, you know. You're okay.
Yes. So we ended up working with her a little bit, and she doesn't like to back out. I don't blame her with that bad eye. It's hard for her, but she is learning very quickly. So yeah, she did good there. This is the first time loading her after we got her when she wasn't very old, and so she's been out on pasture. Very intelligent horse, very, very intelligent. Figured this out good. So she's kind of sweet, isn't she?
Yeah.
There we go. Come on out, good girl. Don't let her look. Let her look. Just offer and then let her. There you go. Good job. Walk in her circle and load her up one more time. We'll call it good. See what she does. put it in the, make sure I have one in the truck. Is that my rope or yours? Get one of mine, I don't want to ruin his. There you go. Perfect. All right, bring her on out. So we're gonna give her a shot of penicillin. The vet told us to give her a shot, start her on that, even though there's not an open wound out there, to still give her a shot. And anyways, let's load her one more time. Walk her in a circle. Because the sinus cavity is open to the inside, and that's what's bleeding out her nose. And so we just want to make sure that she's going to be okay. Yep, that's looking good. All right, that's good. Just take her, lead her around in the front of the truck and back over here and call it good and get her mind off it. What do you think of Sugar? She's sweet, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think, Rufy?
I give me the chills.
The eye looks kind of bad, doesn't it? We're going to give her a shot of penicillin real quick. And I just give it in her neck. She starts pulling away, you want to go with her, okay? So you got to hang on to it, okay? Talk to her, rub her face, rub her face, rub her face. And she needs to feel something other than that, okay? Because that's... All right, well, we got her a shot, and we're gonna load her one more time, make sure that she's still good, and then we'll go put her up, and we'll come back in the morning, and hopefully she remembered how to get on the trailer. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's load up one more time, Sugar. What do you think of that, Andy?
Glad she walked in.
Yeah, it is late. It's probably after 9. It's cold, but I think she's a pretty smart horse. She learns quick, and so she's found out that that's not scary. Well, all right. Well, we'll go next time you see us. We'll be loading her in the morning and hauling her to the vet. Johnny just caught her there. She got some swelling in her eye. Doesn't look too good. Good girl, Sugar. Come on. Let's go, girl. That's a good girl. Come on. Let her see what it's about. What a champ. What a champ. What a good girl. That's perfect, Sugar. That was perfect.
You want her tied up?
Yeah, tie her up to that side over here.
Whoa.
Wrap it through there twice. Oh. Be gentle there, son. So we're gonna go get her x-rayed by the vet this morning. And she loaded right up. So this is after the first session last night. This horse is very smart. She remembered everything. She jumped right in and did really well. We got her a thing of hay for her. She is kind of hungry.
Who?
All right, Johnny, we got the hay in there, got her locked up. Let's lock this outside gate and we'll rock and roll. All right. Well, Johnny, can't believe how she loaded, huh?
Yeah, she did really good.
Yeah, we only did that little session with her last night. Worked with her for about an hour. She didn't want anything to do with getting in the trailer. And it took us a little bit to encourage her to get there. We're gonna have to tie her up, I think. Let's go look. So we had to tie her. I didn't want her to hurt herself, so I tied her both ways. And anyway, she's a little nervous, so. But anyways, we'll see how she does. Let's go.
All right.
Doing beautiful. So they just gave her a shot. I need the halter off.
Yeah, you can take it off and around her.
Yeah, she's pretty docile now, so they give her that tranquilizer. And you can see her nose is bleeding still, dripping. It's pretty normal because of the sinus cavity has been damaged. So she's. Where do you want me to do? Hold her?
So your job, John, will be to steady her. Just hold her right there. I gotta crank it. Orbit. But to me, I can't see where the rim, its orientation, but it's not that far dislocated.
So those are the x-rays that they're looking at. They're going to have to take several shots, different angles to get the right one for her. So
Is this a fluid line here? And that sinus?
hey. You hold still, girl. Want her head down or up?
Just still is good.
I'm gonna do half and half.
Here's that one.
Back mold to the bottom of that eye.
How you doing, girl? They're looking at your head. Yeah, they're looking at your head. Taking some pictures. Yeah. I was, yeah. It's okay, girl. It's okay, girl.
This little ball right here on both of them is present.
Which is where the supraorbital
Mhm.
faucet would be.
Like that span right there is gone.
It's got to be in that hole
It's got
right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I feel the shelf.
it's all right, girl. Good afternoon. Welcome to Tin Barn Farm. As you know, we've had Sugar had an accident. Nobody witnessed it, and what we can put together is she hit her head trying to jump out of a stall, and I think she's in heat, so she's acting a little crazy. That's why we had her locked up. But anyways, so I wanted to explain, it was real windy where the veterinarian was, so you can see up here on her eye that this bone right here of her eye is been crushed. So it's broken off like right through here and right here. This part of it is up here, so it's still intact. It's just this orbit, or I think they call it orbiter part of it. So the eye itself is in good shape, but this piece of bone is broken and kind of pushed back up right up here. And so it's kind of floating on top of the muscles right in here. So she's a young horse. She'll be 2 years old in May 24th. And so the other problem we have is you can see she's bleeding out the nose. She's got blood coming there. Underneath right here on this skull, right in here, is a sinus cavity that goes right up into here. You can see that that's how they smell. And so this is a cavity right here. And so she's probably got a fracture or something along in here. And so that's what the bleeding's from. But the veterinarian said that to be able to reconstruct her face, she'd have to have a CAT scan. And the nearest one they can find right now is in California on the West Coast, about 12-14 hours away. And that's just to get the scan, and then they'd have to have surgery to pull that bone, pick that bone up, put it in here and pin it and put it into place. Now they also said that there's a good chance that she'll have full eyesight of her eye once the swelling goes down, and the body will heal itself in here because she's young. And so it'll kind of encase that bone. It won't ever look 100% the same, but there's a good chance she'll have full function of that eye. So we're to monitor it, try to get the swelling down, and send pictures to the vet over the next couple days, and they'll come out and probably reevaluate in a couple days. So anyways, I'm glad her eye's still in good shape, and you can see her eye moves. Her eye moves fairly normal under there like the other one does. It's just in there. This top part is just the eyelid that's really swollen, and we have some medicine that we're putting on it. But she's eating good, and she did real good with the veterinarian. So that's the update. Thank you for watching.